So here's the really cool cover with Rocket and Groot. So cool, what an awesome picture. So this is basically a sleeve that goes over the package. So on the back of this one, it has some warnings and notices and stuff. Hey, so here's the back of the box. This is basically the cast and crew of everyone who worked on this figure. It's a really cool little design. I like this blue and the black. So if you guys want to read these, you can pause it. Groot and Little Groot, and this is who worked on Rocket. So on the front of the plastic, it tells you to read instruction sheet first and follow all construction details. So this is how they look when you first open up the package. And Groot is just massive. He is so cool. Also has the Angry Groot head. You pull that out of there. Angry Groot head. I love that. And there's his little cute Groot face. There's a multitude of hands in this. There are so many different hands. Absolutely love the detail on these. And this is my favorite hand of all, the glowing hand. It's just so cool. I was really looking forward to this when I got this set. So I'm definitely going to display him with this most of the time. And here's the little tiny potted Groot. You can see in my hand how small he really is. And he is just adorable. I'm so glad they included this. And here is Rocket Racoon. He is so awesome. I can't believe that he has real whiskers, it looks like. And his clothes are very, very real. I mean, they are real clothing. And they just feel so cool. And as far as his back goes, he does have a tail. But right now you can see the little ball right there that his tail goes onto. And here is his tail that you can pop on and off. And here is the gun. And this is so detailed and so beautiful. I mean, look how cool looking this is. I absolutely love the tarnished looking paint. This is just amazing to me. This is like one of my favorite Hot Toys weapons that I have. Even though I don't have that many Hot Toys, but still, it is a really, really, really nicely made weapon. These are the stands, Rocket and Groot, still covered in plastic. So it's hard to know where to begin because there are so many cool things going on in this set. But I'll just start with Little Groot because he is so tiny and he's easy just to show you real quick. And I love his head. I love the back with the little mossy green effect in the back. Really cool. So here is the Groot, and he is absolutely massive. He's just got such enormous body, and I love his feet. I mean, look at the bottom of this. This is just too cool. It really looks like he's just a tree growing out of the ground, just really awesome. And the first thing I noticed about him is that he has these little twigs sticking out, which are just so realistic. Realistic videos, haha. And he has a lot on his back as well, just all sticking out random places. And I just love that. It adds so much reality to this figure. And I also love that he has these here. These little panels that basically flip up for the articulation. And these are really cool. It's just so well made. And they aren't noticeable at all until you actually touch them that they go up. It's not like it's some kind of noticeable difference that he's movable here or anything like that. And his face is just my favorite part. I just absolutely love the texture. The texture is just incredible here. And his eyes, hopefully I can zoom in for you there, you can see that his eyes aren't just jet black, but they actually have humanoid qualities in his eyes. And just look at that, it actually looks like human eyes. I really absolutely love that. I turned his neck and head to the side so you can see all the really nice detail just on the top of his head inside. Just so amazing. Looks like I'm looking at a vegetable right now. I mean, it's just so real looking. And here he is with his glowing hand on. You basically just pop these on and off. It was fairly easy. And you can see there where the hole is, and you just pop these on and off. And his hand totally looks like a golden raisin to me. It just really does. It looks like a bunch of golden raisins. And I really like this hand, though. Definitely my favorite one. And here is the angry Groot face. Close up on that. He's really mad. He's really pissed off right now. And I love his mouth. The opening of his mouth, his tongue, his teeth look really, really cool. And because of the way this is made, you can see on the back of his head and how his neck can rotate and everything. Instead of being basically like a ball joint, like I'm used to, it's actually like this. So it's basically half of a head and it goes in with this here. So here's a comparison of the Marvel Legends Groot with this new Hot Toys Groot. And you can see how much more massive he is. And the colors are very different. But I do absolutely love this one, the Build-A-Figure Groot, a lot too. So I think they're both cool in their own ways, but obviously the Hot Toys is much more well-made and much more expensive and has a lot more cool things going on. So here are the two rockets compared to each other, and once again he is more massive, more well-made, but they're both still cool figures in their own right. So Groot is really heavy. He probably weighs about 4 pounds or something, and he is 15.5 inches tall. So here is Groot with his angry face on. And these figures have really good articulation. I really like what they did with the neck here, so you can bend it a lot. You can obviously rotate his head all the way around, but also you can rotate the neck a lot, which I really like. So you can have him looking down and up and do a lot of different cool things with that. And because these figures are super expensive, I don't want to mess up my figure, so I'll just show you most of the articulation on these papers. So you can see that these arms can be raised 70 degrees. The elbows can be raised up to about 90 degrees like that. And then also he can bend forward within 40 degrees. And also the knees can be raised up 70 degrees. Also, it reminds us not to use excessive force when bending the fingers. And the little branches and things can get damaged, and they're very fragile. And for Rocket, here's his points of articulation, his interchangeable palms, and also the feet. And on the other side, here's the movement for him as well. So it's pretty much the same with the 70 degrees, and then 100 degrees for the elbows. And he's doing this funny little movements. That looks really weird right there. What is that? It's actually his tail, but yeah, it looks kind of weird. So 70 degrees, 80 degrees for the legs there. And the tail can rotate 360 and slightly up and down. And you can display him on Groot's shoulder, which is awesome. You can put together the two pieces like that from the stands. And you're able to actually hold them up there, which is cool. And then here are the cautions, which these things are super fragile, so just be careful with everything. But also use the indicated palms to hold the weapon. And also, don't try to bend the arms backwards, otherwise the figure can be damaged, which sucks. And then also, don't bend or remove the whiskers. I don't know who would do that anyway, that would be really weird, but yeah, don't do that. The outfit is non-detachable. So I would highly recommend this set. It's really awesome. It is pricey, but it's worth it if you really love these guys like I do. And definitely go for the 2-pack set with both of them, because then you get the little potty Groot, and you also get these hands that go really good with the angry face. So thank you guys for watching. I got more coming up soon. Peace.